Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CRON. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Been doing this analysis on a very routine basis, did it on Friday, but after today's price movement, definitely updates here need to be made, another gap up. And I think the most impressive thing about the gap up is that the price maintained the gains, and that segues nicely into one of the newest areas of support. And that area is right here at the $11.50 mark. So like I said, the price gapped up, it ran a little bit and then pulled back, and several times tried to break down through this 11.50 mark, including the final 30 minutes on the day. But to give credit where credit's due, the price is doing a great job of holding strong. Now, even with that being the case, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that if the price ultimately does break below 11.50, then that means that the entire chart is ruined. I'm not saying that at all. But if the chart can continue to hold above it like I did today, that would definitely be a massive sign of strength going forward. But again, by no means is 11.50 like a do or die level or anything like that. As I've talked about in past videos, for those of you that have watched it, I'm going to continue to talk about it. But assuming you care about the big picture of it all, that's where the purple line here comes into play, the 50-period simple moving average. So as the name implies, that line is going to continue to move itself higher and higher. And as I've been saying, and like I said, we'll continue to say, as far as measuring the health of the move, this right here being defined as quote-unquote the move, just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in 100% health, and they could totally control and own the chart. Now, what about levels of resistance? As far as where the sellers are hanging out at, made themselves pretty apparent today, and that's right up there at the 12.50 mark. So quite straightforward. You got about a dollar range channel. Bottom of the channel, as we've discussed, that's support 11.50. Top of this range of the channel right here at resistance at $12.50. So from a scalper's perspective, day trader perspective, yeah, this was a kind of a magical, mystical wonderland in here. I'm sure there was plenty of scalps that were made. In fact, I traded this one several times today. I don't own any shares right now, but these are definitely going to be the couple levels that I keep an eye on going forward. But as long as the price just keeps on chipping away with these higher lows as the chart has shown, then yeah, the overall uptrend is going to continue to just build itself and get that much more powerful. So another nice move today. Let's see if the bulls can get a breakout of this channel sometime tomorrow or maybe even Wednesday. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.